Different types of compensation. Your basic flat salary is what you'll see a lot of, and that's exactly what it sounds like. You come in, you work the schedule that's in your contract, and this is how much we pay you. There's a guaranteed salary, which is you come in and it's based on productivity essentially, but we'll guarantee that you'll make at least this. You'll see that in a lot of newer practice areas, because when you come in, or rather new practices, so when physicians come in and they look, they want to go there and they want to work. They want to be busy. They don't want to just sit at the desk all day and not doing anything. We have another client of ours who's a neurologist, and she was promised that this is a new neurology practice. She was going to come in. They were going to be able to keep her busy. They said, so they guaranteed her a salary, and she was only be able to fill maybe 2 days worth of patient schedule. So that sounds great that she's getting paid $300,000-$400,000 a year to only work 2 days a week, but she's got board certification that she has to maintain. She has research that she wanted to do, and she's just not seeing any patients. Her skills are languishing. She's only seeing certain types of cases, so she's just it's not working for her. So, but they had a guaranteed salary for her regardless of what she was doing. And then the last one is kind of an up-and-coming area. It's modified flat salary with a productivity basis. So in contracts, you'll see things like you'll see the term RVUs or WRVUs, and they're relative value units, and it's basically what Medicare uses to determine how they pay for procedures. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever had a car done or know anybody in the auto industry. When you go and get your car worked on, whatever the job is, there's the big book, and it says, okay, a 95 Honda to change this part, we charge 2 hours to do it. And essentially an RVU is the same thing. If you're going to perform this procedure under these conditions, it's worth 2 hours or something like that, or 2 RVUs. And so Medicare pays a certain amount per RVU, and that's how all of the amounts are kind of done. So a procedure would have a CPT code for it. And so compensation based on RVUs is essentially the same thing. So you have your RVUs, and you'll get either a guaranteed salary for the first year, and then it switches over to a productivity basis. So you want to look at what those RVUs are, whether that's feasible for a physician in that type of practice, if you can meet those goals. So those are the kinds of things that you want to pay attention to. There are a lot of websites out there that you can go to that will talk about the average amount of RVUs that are billed for physicians in certain specialties across the country. In family practice, it's anywhere between 4,000 and 5,000 RVUs a year. And so that number will change as you get closer, but take a look at what that kind of works out to, so you can kind of have an idea of whether or not you can meet the goals that are in there. Because a lot of RVU-based contracts are, the first year you get your salary, that's great. The second year, it's all based on productivity, and they'll give you a draw, which is, okay, you're going to probably bill somewhere around $200,000 worth of procedures, so we'll pay you based on that. And then every 3 months or 6 months, they'll check, well, how much are you actually doing? And if you're not meeting it, then they're going to come to you and they're going to say, well, now you need to pay us back because you're not meeting those goals before. So it's really important on productivity-based contracts that you have an idea of whether or not you can actually meet those goals.